So it is. It's a Friday. Congratulations. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, boys and girls. How are we all doing today? Yes. Such is life, isn't it? Such is just our lot in life. Anyway, so today we are going to... Hold on. I do need to put this in. What time are we at? 30. 0:30. Such is our lot in life. Right? It is difficult. Anyway, so today we are obviously, you can hopefully tell we are doing this. I don't know what this is. It's fine. It's all fine. No, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Ow, I ran into a tree. Probably shouldn't have run into the tree, but you know what? That's fine. It's all fine, right? Like, it is genuinely. Oh, okay, maybe not that. That wasn't fine. That's okay. Let's see. Sure, why not? Oh, I should take the reloads. Actually, yeah. That's fine. We'll figure it out. So for future reference, why I was saying that's our lot in life. I was saying that mostly as a way of mocking one of our viewers who has decided that he is suffering because, you know, he has to wake up a little bit early to watch me stream a video game. And it's just like, I am so sorry. I am genuinely. Actually, no, I'm not. I am genuinely not sorry for you, my friend. I wish it could be. I suppose. Okay, no. I suppose in some like mild fashion, I might think, you know, like, oh yeah, we should all sort of like do what is reasonable to make people happy, you know. But like. Exactly. But it's not unreasonable, obviously, to expect me to stream at a time that is inconvenient, right? So, and also I should mention, for posterity's sake, that the person who is making this complaint is someone who is, shall we say, of the upper echelon of society, shall we put it that way? And so it's just like, bro, no, it doesn't work that way. Yes, we are playing Endless. We're playing Endless only because it's less intensive after a certain while. Improve by move speed. No, I want reload rate for that. With more reload rate, we have more black holes, and that's a good thing. It pulls people away from like it creates space that like we can move into, as opposed to like, yeah. So when things get really busy, we can sort of like use it to hide, well, not hide, but like use it to run away. Let's see, dodge, move speed. for that you can blame the video game clique, right? Who are obviously like I don't know what is up with them, because obviously they are super excited about a game that they've literally seen me play for hours on end. So yeah, I don't know. Ask them. Gale damage, no, we'll take speed. In this game, bullet speed kind of translates to range, which is mildly interesting. So that's why I took it. No, excuse me, no. No, that's not how this works. Actually, no. I should clarify. Yes, it deals damage equal to your bullet damage. No, it doesn't really. Oh well. I will take reload rate again. I should. Yes. Let me clarify. Okay. I think that as a community, we are doing well enough that it isn't an issue, right? So the question brought up was whether this sort of, because I haven't actually expanded the community or the size of the community in a while, so we're still sitting at 2,000, and the question was whether that's sort of sustainable in the long run, given that it's only 2,000 people, right? And given that the wait list. So that was going to be my second argument, which was that the wait list is strong. People don't tend to drop off the wait list, and even those on the wait list, they have a certain amount of privileges, and that makes it. I feel like that's fine. Like personally, to me, I feel like that's all right. And so, if that situation changes, then we can always revisit it. Muses is set for life. To be fair, I was set to life even before this, so like set for life, yes. So like I don't see this as like this isn't supposed to be a like my retirement plan, right? Summon damage. Let's take curse. Because curse will synergize well with the scythe. Yes, let's do the drinks. Let's talk about drinks. What drinks are we having today? Ow. Okay, wait. Actually, let's wait until we're done the pony, and then I'll look. Okay, just because the pony is really quite a bit more annoying than I prefer it to be. Actually, how about this? You are more annoying than I prefer you to be. How about that? Let's go with that, eh? Damn it. Guys, relax, okay? I blame you. Let's try a different character and then we'll start. Oh, there we go. Let's try a different character and then we'll start. Okay. What time is it? What time are we at? We are at. Why is it so loud? No, that was my Yes. No. Lightning. We don't want lightning. We'll do fire this time, and we'll do fire and see how that goes. I'll do an elemental build. Yes. What time are we at? 10 minutes. Yeah. No, we're good. Okay, let's have our first drink. Let's have a nice drink. Okay, let's not have something dumb. No, seriously. Okay, see, that's a nice drink. I mean, it's not a very interesting drink, but it's, you know, it's a nice drink. And you know, actually, I do want to say something else here, which is that given how well I know you lot, it is, I've come to accept that a certain amount of drinking seems to be necessary in your lives, just for you to function properly. And you know, like in this case, I will say I think I'm okay with that. Like, a little bit is okay. Like, if obviously if you go overboard, it's not, right? Like we have enough data on alcohol usage to know that if you have like a beer a day, or sort of like 1 unit of alcohol like sub-threshold amount, it isn't that damaging compared to something else. Yeah, so compared to something like marijuana, like cannabis, which there was a recent study that showed that daily use promotes cardiac damage, and obviously that is quite that is quite concerning, right? Because of the amount of cannabis use that has started to be prevalent throughout society. And so well, so obviously, first of all, I would not do, and yes, so those of you who know me, who we've talked about this idea of drops a healing item. Attack speed. Maybe let's. Actually, I should have chosen that. Like that. Those of you who with whom I've had this conversation will know that I prefer to not take any mind-altering substances, and that includes alcohol, right? But again, sub-threshold alcohol usage is not the same as cannabis because of simply of its hallucinogenic effects, right? So I should say yes, there are not concerns. What am I trying to say? Yes, alcohol will sort of impose mind-altering possibilities, but it does take a lot more than, say, something like cannabis, where the whole point of its use is in its mind-altering or mind-numbing capabilities, right? Well, that's why you don't see me drink that much, right? Like, I generally don't. And is that a bad thing? No, I don't think so. I think it's perfectly reasonable. Like, no, I think it's reasonable. I don't get what you think, but ow, forgot about that. I forgot how slow they are. Burn lasts twice as long. That's not very disappointing. They die too quickly. I'll take that. So hard, fantastic. Now I'm wondering if I should Video Game Clique just commended me for doing what I said I would do, which I find a little bit strange. Wasn't the point of this that we were supposed to just like play with characters that we don't usually play with, right? Yeah. So, why does that need to be commended? I see. Okay. Let's see, what am I gonna get next? 50%. Fantastic. Like I do very much think that 50% thing is quite important, because then you're not too concerned about scaling anymore, right? Like the majority of your damage comes from the 15% freeze, and so they will die in basically the same amount of time regardless of how much health they have. Does that defeat the purpose of... I suppose it does, kind of. But what it does mean is that we are... excuse me. What it... do I need more? No, I'll take this. What it does mean is that we are happy to just like let the motherfucker burn, right? I don't think so. I'm just gonna put that out there. No. Oh, okay, that died really quickly. Fire rate, bullet damage. No, that's not bullet damage. Size, fire rate, max HP. I think, but no. Actually, we will take this. I should get the so hard conversion thing though. Actually, no. What should I get? I should get the burn one. Yeah, cause this what is it? Scarlet, I think. Yeah, Scarlet burns quite hard. So yeah, we should get that. But we don't have that, so we'll get this. Fantastic. What do you mean? No, excuse me? No, that's no. You people are just the worst, aren't you? How can... No, okay, let's move on to our second drink. I think you know what? I think it's Friday. It's because it's Friday, isn't it? You lot are just like are too excited at the fact that it's Friday, and it's let's freeze them some more. And you just want to go home. You just don't want to stay in the office anymore. You know, like all that good stuff. Hey, I see. I understand. Don't worry. I'm trying to get the I'm sort of like you're desperately watching me try to get the bonus for Scarlet, where her attack speed increases whenever she burns something. But that's not been happening, which means that we are just sort of like in this build gray zone where we could potentially die at any moment. Yeah. It's a difficult thing to be. I was gonna mock my boy again, but I decided no, not today. Let's have our next drink. Really? I've never heard of tea liquor before. Like because obviously with coffee you have with coffee liquor you can kind of see it because it's so um, it's because it's got enough milk and other strong tastes in it, right? Like, but obviously, like you guys know the way that I drink tea, which is via via like the I value the lightness of the taste, and I don't really understand how that can go with with alcohol, if that makes sense, right? But I mean, if it works, I would love to try some actually. Yeah. Like, did you make it yourself? Oh, okay. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure I can see that still. So like essentially a very strong tea. Okay, yeah, okay. Like if it were something like a Hong Kong style milk tea, right, or a Hong Kong style milk tea coffee thing, I guess I can see that. I guess I can see that. Yeah, that I can see, but like not like just like green tea alcohol. You know what I mean? Because like the alcohol is is much too strong for the green tea. I think. Like no matter what kind of green tea you use, like even if you oversteep it, it just feels like the alcohol kind of like overwhelms. Yeah, exactly. But that's interesting. I would be interested. I don't know. I can't put together. Oh wait, what alcohol is it? I'm not dying. No, don't worry. I'm not doing dying. Not yet. Soon, but not yet. Rum. Wouldn't you think that actually? I suppose rum could work. Though, wouldn't you think that like vodka would be? I suppose vodka might be too purely alcohol. Yeah, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, let's. Are you in the city? Okay, next time you come, yeah. Bring. For sure. Don't listen to them. They're just what do I think of them? I genuinely don't have much of an opinion these days. I'm just so tired of having an opinion these days. I mean, what do you want me to say, right? Like, we're still waiting for Jerome Powell to shoot your dog, and Jerome's making it sound like that he doesn't want to shoot your dog yet. And like, what are we gonna do about that? I have no idea, right? As a society, like, I know for a fact that businesses are suffering for sort of self-evident reasons, and NDA reasons. Yes, that's right. But businesses are not suffering to the extent where like the Fed is happy to say, you know what, it's fine, let's stop here. And part of the reason is that the Fed can only look at the macroeconomic situation, and the labor market remains, well, at least in January, the labor market remained very, very powerful, right? And yeah, that's killing low labor. This is the problem, right? Like when we're looking at, and I'm not saying it's wrong for the Fed to follow sort of its whole labor issue, because obviously that's one key component of things. But when we do that, we are, oh, I forgot to actually attack. When we do that, we are disproportionately affecting. Ah, this is annoying. I just want this attack speed one. We are disproportionately affecting those businesses that don't require as much labor, right? And do I think it's fair? I don't think fairness has anything actually to do with it. I think the key isn't so much fairness as it is the how do I say this? It's hard to allow one side of the economy to grow while the other doesn't, and that's just the nature of trying to manage a economy through monetary means compared to through fiscal means, right? Like if like fundamentally we look so hard to the central banks because there is no political will to balance to drive economic growth in a balanced way, right? Like you could imagine in our current situation, you could imagine that that we could theoretically we could continue to keep low interest rates or no continue with high interest rates, but then provide relief for those companies that are not labor intensive, right? For those where wages are not their biggest concern, or actually, yeah, where wages are or no, where wages are the disproportionate their concern, right? Like let me rephrase this. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. What time are we at? We are at 20. Oh, we're already at 27 minutes. Currently, the Federal Reserve can only target broadly, but this means that for knowledge companies where wages are disproportionately their costs, it remains very difficult, right? Because obviously they have to hire, they have to their wage growth is hard to reconcile with say average labor wage growth, right? Like let's say the Starbucks barista is obviously not going to make as much per head as a investment or let's say a specialty programming software company, etc., right? And so a tech company. So that means that sort of by definition, when we're looking at wage growth, if the wage growth happens mostly at the lower end of the knowledge market, then you are essentially subsidizing low growth, the lower end of, I don't want to say society, but the you're using highly paid workers to subsidize lower paid workers, and in some cases, and that is, I would argue personally, that is the realm of fiscal, if indeed like taxation. That shouldn't necessarily be the remit of a central bank, right? Like if you want to, I think there's nothing wrong with redistribution. First of all, yes, exactly, right? Like there's nothing wrong with redistribution in some amount, because it really does help those who are unfortunate in society, and that's great. I don't think that redistribution should come through monetary policy, though, which is sort of where we're currently sitting, if that makes sense, right? Like we are currently working on the premise that, like, our working premise currently is, unfortunately, that monetary policy needs to do this as opposed to fiscal or taxation policy, and I don't agree with that, right? I think redistribution is fair, but it shouldn't come via monetary policy. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Yes. Let's have our last drink and then we'll be done for today. Yeah, Moutai. I'm going to switch to Chinese for this, just because it's easier for me to express my utter contempt for these people. 我说哥几个他妈的茅台何必呢？你又不是老毛。不，哥几个，茅台本身不是一个喝的东西，难道你们不知道吗？Yes. I'll write that down. 30 minutes. Switching to Chinese to make fun of people drinking Moutai. 不是，那你如果要茅台，你要当做白酒来喝的话，那你不能是里边不能掺任何东西，对不对啊？你如果掺了，那你就不够爷们了，那没得好说，是不是？不是真的。你如果给茅台里边掺东西了，那你就是对不起你的祖先了。OK？ Hold on. If you drink Moutai as a cocktail, you have disgraced your ancestors. That is just a well-known 伟大领袖毛主席教导我们，如果你给茅台里面掺别的，你就对不起你家祖先了。Absolutely, 100%. No, this is he definitely did. He definitely said this. 你去看毛主席语录去，里边肯定有。Anyway, we are basically done for today. Again, it looks like spears really are the way to go. Like the build didn't actually end up working because for obvious reasons I didn't get the power up that I needed. So but we took the spears, and the spears technically are killing everything for us. So you know what? It's fine. Life's good, LG. Yes. Any final questions before we end? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching. Oh, actually, let me pause this so I can do this properly. Okay, first of all, I don't drink that shit. Ever. No, that's not true. I have had once in my life, I have had Moutai, which is, so for context, Moutai is sort of the drink that was preferred by Chairman Mao, right? Like when he was alive. And so it sort of evolved into, because he really liked it, and because it was a cult of personality, the alcohol took on a symbol of communism, right? It was obviously approved by the chairman, and so when people want to give gifts that are expensive, they give this stuff because it was the symbol, right? And so when my boy Winnie the Pooh started to crack down on official corruption, the first thing that went really was Moutai, right? And you know, like they're still going, because obviously people still buy them and sell them, because at this point it's taken on a cultural significance. But you can imagine that like it is going to be forever linked with the communist government. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Oh yes, history, context for Moutai. There we go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. In conclusion, please download Firefox, please don't do Chrome, and I shall see all of you, I want to say tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we'll probably see.